coming at you from the Freedom Muffin Studios down here in the armpit of the South, a little shithole we like to call Make It Joy to The Jerks T and J are going to give you their thoughts on all this shit that's going down in America.
Can I be a celebrity?
Who do you want to be?
Me. I just want to be a celebrity so that I can go against all the other celebrities out there that are using their platform to say things that the majority of American people don't give a fuck what your opinion are.
Yeah. You know what really upset me was I've always been a wrestling fan. Not so much anymore. Back in the Attitude Era, Steve Austin and all that shit. Is the fucking Rock.
Yeah.
Going for Biden. What kind of horse shit is that?
My thing is okay, everybody has their right to have their political view. But what, because you are paid to be a movie star or an athlete or something like, something to that effect, you feel you have then the right to come on and tell me how I should vote, what I should think, because you think that way. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about your political views. I could care less. You're a human being like the rest of us. You just got lucky enough that you live in a country where you can make millions and millions of dollars off of being an actor or playing a sport or, stuff like that, which is more power to you. Good job.
Yeah,
but at that point, your opinion doesn't mean fucking shit to me. Yes, everybody's entitled to it, but because you're a star, that doesn't mean I get to listen. I have to listen to your opinion. And when you're on every news channel and everybody wants to talk about how LeBron James said this, and I don't give a fuck about you. To be honest with you, I'd never pay for a goddamn thing from you, LeBron James.
Oh, hell no.
The Rock, sorry, dude. I used to think you were pretty good. Now, all because you feel the need to voice an opinion because you're a paid celebrity. I mean, I don't give a fuck about you for anything other than what you get paid to do.
Yep. I like the movies. I enjoyed watching him wrestle.
Yeah.
Most of the movies are okay.
And if I was a celebrity, I would keep my mouth shut. Not only for the fact that, it's not my place to put that on people. Just because I have the ability for people to call on me to get me on the news or let me do their morning show or something like that, or have to have an interview with after a game I play, I'm not going to take that time to try and tell everybody else what they need to feel like and think and do.
Yeah.
It's not my place.
No.
Nor would I want to alienate any people that do like my career path, like what I do, and support what I do. So let me get on here and let me just ruin half of that because I feel like I'm, number one, if we take LeBron James, for instance, King James.
King James.
That's what they call this motherfucker.
Explain the king. What
because he's supposedly the best at basketball. King James is what they call him. Now, see, what you're doing is filling this man's head so fucking big that it's not coming down. So now you have to listen to his bullshit, try and tell you about what your political views should be, when really we don't give a fuck.
No.
Because in the average American, like mine and yourself, you bring that King James mentality around me, and I'm going to cut your ass the fuck down.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to bring you back down to fucking reality.
Yeah, you're going to realize you're a fucking pawn.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Bette Midler keeps ranting about all this impeachment shit. And now the acquittal. Alyssa Milano used to be one of the biggest crushes I had as a kid.
With a female bitch because she is always running her mouth about politics. And she trashed Trump on a regular basis on Twitter. Just constantly. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up.
Which is part of why we try to do this, is so that, because normally you wouldn't hear my voice on something about the way I believe about it. But since everybody else and they damn mama that gets paid to play basketball or make movies or TV shows thinks that they need to shove their shit down my throat, then I'm going to come on here and I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you, fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck about you.
Nobody. Your little clique. And
Have fun.
And your little fan base, you know, and if they stick by and do, if anybody does anything because a celebrity said so, well, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
You need to learn to think for your goddamn self.
Most definitely.
And those are the ones that get offended by everything.
Yeah.
The ones that do that. They just follow.
Well, that's what Alyssa Milano is. She follows all of these politicians. If you want to be so involved in politics and you want to keep voicing your opinion, then become a fucking politician.
Yeah, exactly.
See if you can't get people to vote you in a house to where then, you know, your word means something. But at this point, just like every other fucking American out here, all we get to do is vote people in.
Yeah.
That's our voice.
So
other than that, you're not going to hear what I have to say until now, because I found an outlet.
I mean, if that donkey face fucking slagging whore AOC can go from being a bartender and get into government, it shouldn't be that hard for anybody else.
Hell no.
If her ass can do it, Alyssa, you can do it. So until you're in fucking government office, shut the fuck up.
Well, and then what doesn't make sense either is, you know, okay, I listen to your opinion, you get the platform, you're on it, you why don't you ever really see, you don't see very many people that use that platform to talk about people that have done good. So let's just say, you know, we'll use Ronald Reagan, for instance. We'll leave Trump out of it.
Okay.
You know, how many, at the time Ronald Reagan was in office, did you ever see a bunch of basketball players or a bunch of, you know, movie stars or everything on TV talking about how good he was? No. It's only the Democratic Party that seems to do this.
Yes.
You know, it's not the Republican Party, the conservatives, the liberals.
Well, a
you
lot
know,
of it is,
it's the Democratic Party that wants to get on and shove that shit down your throat.
A lot of it is these motherfuckers have so much money, it doesn't matter to them, right? They think, oh, well, why can't we help them? Why can't we help them? Well, because I don't make fucking millions of dollars. I actually pay taxes.
Yeah, it concerns me when my taxes go up. I don't make so much money that it's not necessarily a big concern that my taxes go up. Yeah, you feel it a little bit when you make, you know, millions of dollars a year, but you don't feel it like I do.
No.
You know, and it doesn't necessarily happen to you as it happens to us.
No, and
because
you're still
every
go out on
small
your private jets and all your fucking lavish shit that you do, you're still going to be able to do that. If I get taxed or bumped up to another tax bracket, guess what? I got to cut off a fucking Netflix or the cable or something just to be able to fucking get by. You know, you, fuck do you care? You got millions. You got millions of fucking dollars. And you think you can use that platform that you have all over the fucking world just to be, this is how I feel, and we should do this and help them. Fuck them. Make them help them goddamn selves. Yeah. That's what I got to say about it.
To me, that's
if you get offended, toughen up, motherfucker. Get some skin.
To me, that's what an objective of this, of what we do here is to fight back against that. We're basically doing the same thing that they're doing for the most part, but I'm not trying to shove down your throat that you need to feel this way. You need to do this. You need to be and think and be like-minded as I am in this situation. I don't really care. I want you to vote the way you want to vote.
Yeah.
I want you to, you know, and I'm going to call out in what I feel is right and wrong in what our government is doing. I'm not going to come on here and say and bash, well, I don't know. That's kind of stupid because we bashed the shit out of AOC and, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not telling you who to vote for.
But I'm
also giving you my opinion on how I feel about what's going on. But I'm not telling you to vote a certain way.
Well,
you could still, I mean, there's things that Democrats have done and can do that could be great for us.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see that happen. I really, really, really want to see Joe do a good job, but so far he's fucking not.
No.
And I want to see him do a good job because he is the elected official. He's our president. Whether I like him or not, I'm going to respect the office.
If he does a good job, that means things will go semi-well for me. But when you're instantly in office killing thousands and thousands of jobs and opening the borders to let illegals get, better benefits and better, things than even the American people can get, that's where it's wrong. And then that's where it becomes wrong that you, Rock, or LeBron, or Milana, where all of y'all get on and think that what you say has any kind of weight. And it doesn't. I mean, Democrats are going to use you to pull in other votes. And that's fine. I get it. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck if I was a Democrat or
I'm
or
not
what.
persuaded by anything that anybody says on
No.
which way I feel. I'm persuaded by what that person has done and what that person plans to do. That's what persuades my decision on who to vote for.
It's not one of you fucking celebrities who think you get, just because you get paid millions of dollars to fucking play a game or act out in a movie,
And half, I mean,
what you need to be standing up for is the fucking people that buy your tickets, buy your jerseys, go to the movies to see your shit. That's who you need to be looking out
and
for.
how do you think that they can afford to do that?
So stop getting on here and alienating half or a portion of your fucking fan base for no reason.
Look at the NFL bullshit. Oh, let's kneel for the national anthem. You know how many households cut off?
Yeah.
You know how many bars and clubs stopped showing the NFL because of that? And kudos to them.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, y'all, let's help everybody out. Let's not fucking help. Let's help our people out.
Yeah.
We need to think about Americans first, not everyone else and everybody that wants to come to America. You want to come? That's fine. We've said it 100 times. Do it the right fucking way.
Let the small guys, let the people like me and you and the working class Americans, let us hash this shit out. You keep your fucking mouth shut.
Just
Keep
shut
your
up.
mouth shut.
Shut up. Get to your next set.
Because I'm getting upset about it because a lot of people that I did like are now voicing their opinions, and it's making me feel a certain kind of way because now I don't necessarily want to buy your movie ticket or buy your jersey or spend money to go see you play a game. And, that shit costs us a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, I got news for you. Tickets ain't cheap.
Fuck no.
Not if you want to be able to see the action.
Your jersey's $100 and some unless we want to buy some bootleg shit somewhere.
Yeah, we went to a goddamn Cowboys game a couple years ago. I'm talking, dude, it took us 15 minutes to get up to the level.
Yeah.
And we were taking escalators. To get up to the level where we sat, and those tickets were $100. $100 to sit 284 stories up in the air.
Yeah.
You can't hardly see a goddamn thing. I ended up, me and one of the guys, we ended up, because we smoked, we ended up just going, after the first quarter, we took the hike, 15 minutes back downstairs and went outside the standing room where we could smoke and watch the game on the big screen. And it was way more enjoyable out there with all those people than it was sitting in that fucked ass seat, you all cramped up and shit. Hell, dude, we had a blast outside. Up until that, after that first quarter, we had a good time. Before that, we were just like, this is so fucking ridiculous.
And you paid probably
$100 a ticket.
Yeah.
Is what we paid. And there was, I think, 7 of us that.
So when you decide to open and voice your opinion, think about the people that you are. I'd say offending, for lack of better words, disappointing, think about that and then realize that maybe I should just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Robert De Niro. I can't stand that smug son of a bitch.
Used to love him, to love everything he did, but
after he come out and talking all that shit about there's not going to be a President Donald Trump and
you're rich.
His fucking mouth.
I'd say 80% of the bullshit that goes on in America does not fucking affect you.
Nope.
So I don't really want to hear a shit you got to say.
You're in your fucking mansion behind your goddamn wall with your armed security, and you got whatever you want at your disposal. You snap your fucking fingers, and somebody's going to make a phone call and make it happen.
Yep.
If I want something to happen, I got to get off my ass and go fucking do it.
I got to go to fucking work.
Yeah, I got to go to work first.
Work a couple days.
So I can get the paycheck.
And then fucking struggle.
Yeah. It's always a struggle. Goddamn.
So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna bash somebody that says dumb shit like AOC. I mean, the shit that comes out of her mouth is just fucking wacko.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna get bashed.
Yeah, you're gonna get.
But if you're a Democrat and you've got a smart plan and you got a smart idea and you got something that that makes sense, no, I'm not gonna bash.
No.
And if you're a Republican and you got some dumb shit like Mitch McConnell, you fucking wanker.
Hashtag wanker.
Hashtag bitch boy.
Hey, there you go. So there's a lot of Democrats in Congress that have good ideas and good plans. The problem is the people above them and their colleagues.
They're not listening.
They don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't fit their agenda.
No, their agenda is to gain control and power.
Yeah, it's not the entire party that's fucked. It's a select few that want things a certain way, and that makes the Democratic Party look like shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I firmly believe that there's a lot of good the Democrats can do. If they would just fucking do it and stop being so selfish about shit.
Well, yeah, it's about
money.
Power and money and who
comes down
rules the world. And their big thing is when Trump won, it was I'm taking my balls and I'm going home. Butt hurt. And then you come back with a fucking attitude and you try and raise hell for the last 4 years on the taxpayer's fucking dollar. And here you are, you got what you wanted, you got rid of them, you lied, you cheated, and you stole from the American people to get what you wanted. You got it, and you still continue to do it.
Yep.
So that makes everybody, LeBron James, Bette Midler, all of them, every goddamn one of them that came up and opened their fucking mouth, just as guilty of stealing my shit as the government officials that actually stole it.
Yep.
That's the way I see it.
That's exactly right.
So fuck you. I won't buy a jersey. I won't buy a ticket to come see you. I won't come see your movies. I ain't got a fucking thing for you. And I hope there's enough other people out there that feel that way that you feel it in your fucking pocket.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Especially that fucking LeBron James.
Yeah.
I can't stand that son of a bitch. You hear me? I can't fucking stand you.
King James. You ain't king of
you ain't
shit.
King of nothing. You king of piece of shit is what you are.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for a chance to win free gear. Don't forget to support us on Patreon and stop by the Freedom Muffin store for all your latest gear. Your support helps us put out the best content in America.